Chris Hahn, when you see those Republicans there in a room, or at least many of them who worry that Donald Trump might have trouble in a general general election, from a Democrat's perspective, is that sort of what you're leaning on going forward in 2024? Because I know you said on the show yesterday you think other folks like Nikki Haley could win a general election, but not Donald Trump.
Yeah, look, I think Donald Trump is the worst candidate the Republicans could put forward. He might also be the best candidate they could put forward this year, right? There's a lot of wild cards with Donald Trump. He brings a lot of people to the polls.
That's a hedge, though, right?
And vote. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, man, I'm a pundit. Let me give you a big, bold statement. The people there were very nice. I particularly liked it when the guy really wanted to slam DeSantis and said he was a future candidate. So I thought that was a very nice way to put it. It's like saying bless your heart down south. Yeah. But all I will say is this. Donald Trump is very much unelectable. We saw the numbers earlier in the show with independents. People don't trust him. And if you listen to the people in that room, there are many Republicans in that room have a lot of reservations about Donald Trump. And if the Democrats put somebody up other than Biden, those reservations might go up even higher. So they should really be very careful.
Mick, your takeaway?
Yeah. Let's point out that Hahn just raised the possibility of a Democrat other than Joe Biden being on the ticket. I think that in itself is newsworthy. But I'll take my pundit hat off for a second and put my old candidate hat on. If I'm running against Donald Trump, what my takeaway from that exchange is, I don't know how you get any distance. I didn't see any opening there for anybody else to sort of go after Donald Trump. I saw a chance maybe to take some, if I'm Nikki Haley, to take votes away from Ron DeSantis, maybe take votes away from Michael Pence, but I didn't see any real opening to take votes away from Donald Trump. And as one of the commentators said earlier, you don't play for second place in this business. If you can't win, you lose. So that's my takeaway, is that I'm looking at that going, to me, it still feels like a Donald Trump win.
Chris, that was a Ricky Bobby quote from Talladega Nights. Just want to be clear.
Styal, if you were to fill in the blank on Mike Pence, those voters in the room thought blank about him. I mean, was it hatred strong? But I mean, did they despise him?
Their disdain for him. Pence and Christie have the highest negatives of any of the candidates, and that's because they're not trusted yet, at least, by a lot of the anti-Trump people because of their service for Trump, and they're reviled as turncoats by the MAGA people. So that leaves them as people without a country. Here's the thing I want to emphasize, though. When it comes to running for president, very few people, as it turns out, actually succeed. So the only way I always quote Calvin Coolidge, who said the only political strategy that he'd ever been aware of was to try to do the right thing and to sometimes succeed. You can't come up with a strategy that you know is going to work. Look at the dumpster fire of the Ron DeSantis campaign. What you ought to do is say what you believe and act on it and live it out loud. Be the person who you are. And if the dogs don't like the dog food, you're not going to sell it no matter how good the commercials are.
I think I'm going to name our band Mick and the Chris's, because I was joking every single time that you guys are on. The band comes, and here they come down the street, so we're about to hear them. Chris, it was fascinating. I can't wait to see more of that coming up.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.